Tesla is right now worth in excess of $600 billion by market cap, making it the biggest automaker by market cap and the world's seventh most important organization. Anyway, there are conceivable outcomes that Tesla could go up this diagram before very long, as per Tesla Bull and the overseeing accomplice at the future asset. To this end, Tesla will be worth multiple times its ongoing valuation by 2030. Hello everybody, and welcome back to All That Tesla Stock. In a new tweet, Dark referred to an income forecast by famous Tesla investor Bull Run Noble, who anticipated Tesla to hit a $4.5 trillion valuation in the following 10 years. Ron Nobleman has, as of late, let CNBC know that he anticipates that Tesla should convey outsized gains that will eventually drive the organization to a valuation of around $4.5 trillion. With Tesla, as of now, worth $670 billion, the vehicle organization should flood 570% of its flow levels to arrive at Nobleman's valuation. Target, what does Gary Dark need to say regarding this? We should figure it out yet before we start. On the off chance that you like this sort of happy, remember to raise a ruckus around town, buy in, and turn on notices to move cutting edge on everything along with Tesla. Aristocrat predicts that Tesla will sell 20 million vehicles at a typical selling cost of $50,000, which will give $300 billion in working pay and a PE proportion of multiple times. This compares to a $4.5 trillion valuation. Nobleman rejects Tesla's robo-taxi bot batteries and all the other things, with the exception of EVs discussing Aristocrat's assessments. Gary Dark expressed that Ron Noble's $4.5 trillion valuation for Tesla throughout the following 10 years is quite practical, adding that this expectation is in accordance with his despite the fact that they are both dissecting it in various ways. Nobleman's test assessment of $4.5 trillion in 10 years is in accordance with mine by 2030, despite the fact that we shrouded it in various ways. I project 10.6 million. Tesla EVs will create 2030 with profit for every offer at $42. I accept a 30 times PE in 2030 and a 2 times future EPS development of 15 CGR, which compares to 1,260 for each offer valuation and around $4.5 trillion. No question these are fairly high gauges, yet it's certainly feasible for Tesla. They made around $4 billion in benefit last year, bearing administrative credits at $5,000 benefit for every vehicle conveyed in the main quarter of 2022. This rose to around $10,000 for each conveyance. In an uncovered situation where Tesla can arrive at 10 million vehicles created in 2030, it very well may be making around $100 billion in benefit each year if the benefit per vehicle stays at $10,000 at a 20 times cost to profit numerous individuals. Tesla could arrive at a $2 trillion market cap, which is generally only multiple times its flow market cap. At this value, how much will you be making as a Tesla financial backer? And maybe you decide to pull out your assets as of now, which is an effective method for guarding your benefits. This piece of this video is supported by quality you're more than 25 male and live in America, well as per YouTube investigation. This is 70 of our crowd, yet since YouTube is truly adept at safeguarding their information, this is all we realize about you anyway. In the present truly extending web space, your information isn't generally protected. Do you have any idea what the quickest developing wrongdoing in America is? Inside thickness robbery. In 2020, more than 49 million Americans were casualties to wholesale fraud, costing them a sum of $56 billion. Envision attempting to sign into your email just to see that your secret word's been changed, and you're locked out. Then you begin getting odd warnings from your bank and visas, since your own and delicate data has been all completely compromised. We were stunned when it happened to one of us a couple of years prior, and it required a ton of significant investment to determine. Yet fortunately, we arrived in the end. For this reason, we're eager to team up with Air, who's the supporter of this video, and furthermore the authority computerized security backer of the Minnesota Timberwolves. Air is the main data fraud and monetary misrepresentation security supplier. It screens the web and the dark web and warns you of all of your passwords and records that get penetrated. What's more, Air permits you to set spending alarms, and it will likewise inform you of any dubious exchanges. This stage depends on being multiple times quicker than any of its rivals and making you aware on the off chance that somebody attempts to open up a visa or get an advance utilizing your name. Air is data fraud. Insurance extortion, checking VPN, secret word, the board, and hostile to infection programming all joined into one simple-to-utilize application. You can attempt Air free for quite some time today without any commitments, as though your or your family's very own data has been compromised. Start your multi-day free preliminary at aura.com. Tesla, when you attempt error involving the connection in the depiction underneath, likewise realizes that you're supporting this little YouTube feed and assisting us with paying for the creation of these astonishing recordings. It's enormously valuable. Thank you. And with that, how about we return to the present video? There are a few motivations behind why Tesla's benefit per conveyance ought to remain at $10,000 by 2030 or considerably higher, which will additionally build its benefit each year and cost to profit. Similar to Tesla, it will probably accomplish in excess of 10 million car transactions by 2030. Musk has recently expressed that the vehicle organization is wanting to create 20 million vehicles by this year. If it delivers this number and furthermore figures out its conveyance issues to have the option to convey more vehicles, then income could go considerably higher. The vehicle organization is doing its best to lower the cost of delivering its vehicles, thus decreasing the cost of it. Televisions during the as of late held welcome just Goldman Sachs tech meeting in San Francisco. Tesla financial backer relations supervisor Martin Viega uncovered that Tesla had proactively started its assembly enhancements, which are vital to scaling EV creation to mass market levels, as per him. This streamlining in the gathering system permitted Tesla to cut the creation cost per vehicle from an incredible $84,000 out of 2017 to only $36,000 in ongoing quarters, and practically none of these expense reserve funds come from the less expensive battery costs. Tesla utilized new creation strategies and another industrial facility plan to streamline creation and diminish the time expected to construct vehicles. The Tesla organization has additionally started to rechange its EVS by eliminating a few sections that its EVS can manage without Tesla, which as of late declared that it had plans to eliminate all ultrasonic sensors from its new vehicles and incline toward Tesla vision. Rather, this is a move done by the vehicle organization to assist with staving expenses, as sensors take up a critical piece of Tesla's creation spending plan. Similarly, we're likewise increasing their 4680 battery cell creation in late news. Tesla gave a report on the advancement of sloping up its phone creation, and it is to some degree sure that they're gaining ground. Additionally, the creator has all the earmarks of lessening reliance on the new cell. Tesla's way to deal with utilizing monster projecting machines to make vehicle bodies with only a couple monstrous projected parts is getting on in the car business in 2021. The vehicle organization expressed that it's working with about 6 different automakers adopting this equivalent strategy. Considering Tesla's essentials clearly, it will make around $10,000 for each of its vehicles conveyed, and there are additionally potential outcomes that this benefit per vehicle might increment before long. Gary Dark accepts that Tesla's digital truck will be a gigantic task for the vehicle organization as per the future asset pioneer. The digital truck would be Tesla's most broadly expected and significant new vehicle, while the second most elevated need for Tesla after the digital truck ought to be a sub-$35,000 vehicle. Dark added that a Tesla vehicle that is focusing on the under $35,000 portion is truly an alternate drive from robotaxi, and this fragment contains around 50% of the market. It is essential to take note of the fact that Gary's expectation does exclude a few different parts of Tesla's business like energy. Dojo batteries Tesla bought, thus a lot more. Musk has anticipated that the Tesla robots will before long be worth more than the vehicle business, and surprisingly, the FSD program, the Tesla leader said during the organization's Q1 income this year. As per Musk, the significance of the Optimus robot will be obvious before long. Musk added that the people who are savvy generally and cautiously will comprehend that Optimus will at last be more terrible more than their vehicle business and FSD. As of now, Tesla is on the way to rounding up enormous gets back with this new FSD program. The organization as of late declared that its cost for the FSD bundle, which incorporated a little bundle of computerization highlights in addition to a paid ahead of time pre-request for the genuine self-driving framework, which was at that point going up from $12,000 to $15,000 on September 5th this year on normal Tesla, will probably make up to no less than $10,000 on each FSD programming sold, which will subsequently increment benefit per vehicle much sooner than 2030 in the event that the product is prepared previously. Another part that financial backers might be neglecting is Tesla's robotaxi, which as per Musk is exceptionally upgraded for independence, should unveil that Tesla is dealing with a devoted robotaxi which is advanced for independence, meaning it might not have a guiding wheel or pedals. Musk expressed that the robotaxi might arrive at volume creation in 2024, adding that there are a few different remodels around robo-taxi projects that he believes are very thrilling. Taking a gander at a portion of our complaints, apparently a robo-taxi ride will cost under a transport ticket, a sponsored transport ticket, or a finance tram ticket. I figure it will be a truly enormous driver for Tesla's development, and we stay on target to arrive at volume creation of the digital truck 1 year from now anyway, while taking note that the robo-taxi is significant. Gary Dark has said beforehand that it could take one more 3 to 5 years before the project is carried out. Dark trusts profoundly in Tesla and urges different financial backers to do as such too. In a new tweet, the Tesla financial backer urged money management to keep the confidence, adding that Musk will sort out some way to fix Twitter. Gary Dark further emphasized that Tesla's basics stayed brilliant, with the China cost cut getting colossal orders, the $7.5000 EV credit going to become powerful, and the digital truck on deck. How about that Tesla arrive at multiple times its flow valuation by 2030? Let us on down underneath, and on the off chance that you might want to know more about what Tesla's been doing over the most recent couple of days, feel free to tap on this next video on your screen. See you there.